Hello and welcome back to the Gossip Pod.
I'm Kaylee.
I'm Gabby. And okay, announcement. I was trying to remember what we were doing. We are going to record and release bi-weekly. So every other Thursday we'll have new episodes out.
Yeah, starting this week, bi-weekly. We tried doing weekly before, but it was kind of a lot. Like, as our first podcast, that was...
Yeah, we're not making any money yet, so that can't really be, our first priority.
It's okay, bi-weekly it is.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll start with reading.
Period. You start
I can
first.
start. Okay, I was reading Magic Hour by Kristen Hanna, which I gave 4 stars. It was really good, but it was very slow. The first, not even first half. It was first probably 70% was very slow.
Was this a book that the girl was in the woods?
Yeah,
okay.
And she grew a bond with this psychologist who she ended up living with, and she was working on her and trying to bring her back into society, basically.
Okay.
And it is a really beautiful story. And oh my god, it made me tear up.
It wasn't 5 stars?
It wasn't 5 stars because my 5 stars right now, I feel like I'm kind of picky.
Yeah.
And I'm not usually, but for some reason this era of life I'm in, I'm picky about my 5 stars.
No, I love that journey.
And this one was just too slow for too long.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You said the first 70% was slow.
Yeah.
That's kind of rough.
Yeah. And I thought maybe I wanted to read it because it was Kristen Hanna and I really like her. But to be fair, this book isn't one of the ones that people are raving about all the time. So I'm still going to trust recommendations about her because she's the one that wrote The Nightingale. So
yeah, so obviously she's got some bangers out there.
yeah, I think I want to read The Women and The Great Alone, and there's another one I want to read by her. But I have a lot on my TBR right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to finish Harry Potter.
Oh, so you did restart it?
I did. I just restarted because after I did Magic Hour, I started, I read an Allie Hazelwood, and now I'm on a different Allie Hazelwood.
Is she the coffee shop one? The fall?
No.
Okay.
A lot of her books are the main character is in STEM, but they're always romance stories. But
oh, with the cartoon fronts.
yes.
Okay.
I really like her. I read Deep End, which was just I didn't read the back. I just was Allie Hazelwood, I'm gonna read it, and it's just a lot of smut.
Oh, that's fun.
The whole premise is this girl is on a diving team, and at her college there's this boy who's a swimmer and whatever. He's dating one of her friends who ends up becoming her best friend. They break up, and the whole thing, one of the big reasons they broke up is because their sex lives just didn't match up, and he was way too kinky for her.
Oh.
And this diver girl, who is friends with this girl, I think she drunkenly tells her friend, without knowing anything, that she's into some kinky stuff.
Okay.
And so then, whatever, this happens, and the girl's well, me and this boy just broke up, and blah, blah, blah. You guys should get together. And then it, ends up being more than just that.
Interesting.
It's romance, but that is, the whole premise of it.
Okay, so that's how they got together, was just being kinky.
Yes. And then I was I need another refreshing read. No, I then got a notification that I had an Audible credit. So I was I'll just do another Allie Hazelwood because it's fun. So right now I'm listening to Problematic Summer Romance or something like that.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a new one, but it's the second book of one that I already read a year or two ago.
Is it what are they, interconnected series where it's like following different characters?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
so
like
it's not a big
following the sister of one of the main characters in a different book.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. Have you read the Twisted series?
Mm-mm. Is it good?
No, because that was another interconnected one that, like, from what you were saying about that other book, just reminded me of the Twisted Love series. And it was just so horrible. And it gets, like, really good raves on TikTok. But
Really?
yeah, I only read the first one, and I tried starting the second one, and it was just miserable.
Sometimes I just don't like those interconnected series for some reason. My heart gets set on these two main characters, and then I'm like, there's another one. I'll read it, and I'm like, I'm reading this because of how much I liked those other characters.
Yeah, and then it's like you just see them from like a bird's eye view for the rest of the series, and it kind of sucks.
They're like in the background, whatever. That's how those fall ones were.
Oh, the what is it called?
Pumpkin Spice Cafe is the first one, and then there's like the Cinnamon Bun Bookstore. So it's always following a different like couple in this town.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always see that whenever I go like look at the book sections in stores. I'm like, damn, I really want to read that, but I don't know. Maybe when the time comes I will, but I'm just like really. Is it a quick read or like what?
It was so quick. I think I read it in a day and a half, and it was like.
Oh, okay.
And the next one I'm on, I have to wait to read because it's Christmas Tree Farm. I'm not going to read a Christmas book.
Yeah, you can't read that right now.
No, but I want to because I want to get through to the next one, which is like something Strawberry Patch or something like that.
Like a spring one?
Yeah, so I want to get through the Christmas one, but I don't want to read it.
Well, you know what, just wait till next year and then wait till the year after for the spring one.
Yeah.
And then you can always just be like a little bit behind, so you always have something to look forward to.
True.
Yeah, that could be good.
And so currently, that's just what I'm listening to, but I'm on chapter like 6 or 7 of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, which I think is book 6. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I took a pause on Harry Potter because I just like didn't have any time to read this past week. So I only finished the second one, Chamber of Secrets, and it was good. And then we watched the movie. We did end up like watching the movie like. So Tyler really wanted to start the movie, so we started the movie before I started reading, and then I would like fall asleep during the movie. So we spent like 4 days, I think, watching the movie.
That's crazy.
So like as I was watching, I was also reading. So it was a very weird experience, and I don't think I'll do that for the rest of them, but I don't know. I gotta start the third one. I did take a breather, I think right after the first one, and I read Summer in the City, I think. But it was really cute. It was like a little New York rom-com.
Oh, fun.
Do you know Alex Astor?
Mm-mm.
The Lightlark series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's the author for that. This was like her first, like, just real-life romance thing, I guess. It was a fun little time. I haven't read a romance in, like, a long time.
I love a good romance, especially in the summer. They're just such good, like, beach reads.
Do you know what I have come to learn I really hate about romance books? It's the breakups. There always has to be a breakup.
I hate that too.
It really pisses me off. Like, I get it, but it's like I just feel like as I'm reading, I'm waiting for the breakup to happen.
Yeah. You're like, why? What's gonna happen? Like, just sitting around thinking about it the whole time.
It just bothers me. But wait, no, let me talk about Summer in the City, actually, because it was supposed to be like enemies to lover, right? And so it started like years in advance where she was like at this bar and like this guy came out and they started like making out in the alleyway, right? And then he's like, he basically insinuated that she was like, if he paid for a really expensive date or something, like she would sleep with him, you know? So then she spent years hating him, and then she goes back to New York, and then he doesn't even remember her, but she has like so much hatred in her heart for him. So that's why it was enemies to lover. But then the whole rest of the book, like, he does these outlandish things, like buys her coffee shop because they stopped making her favorite scones, and like paid for the ingredients for all the scones, brought them back, and she's like, fuck you, I hate you so much.
Oh my gosh. I just kind of want to read it.
Yeah, you should. It's actually really cute.
Put that in my TBR.
It's a quick read. I think it's like 250 pages.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of small. Yeah, it's really good.
Wow.
It's fun.
Fun. Are you gonna wait then to read the third Harry Potter? The third and fourth were really good in my opinion. Those were my faves.
Yeah, I do think, I don't know, I'm just not feeling called right now to, like, start it immediately. Because the books have been ending on a good note. Like, I don't feel immediately enticed to, like...
Yeah, there's not big, like, cliffhangers like that.
Yeah, so... No, I've been kind of, I've been listening to, so Tyler's listening to the dramatized ACOTAR.
Okay.
So we have all them right now, and I've been listening to the dramatized Silver Flames, and that's been, like, taking up all my extra time, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
So, is that the one he's on?
Yeah, he just started it.
Okay. Are you so excited for him?
I'm so excited. Nessa's my favorite character, so I'm like, I can't wait for him to, like, love her, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. That'll be fun. I wonder if, like, when he gets to the end of that, if you guys will have different opinions on things.
We better not.
Chat.
We better not. Okay, because Nesta's my girly pop. So,
Right.
like, he can't have any ill feelings towards her. Otherwise, divorce immediately.
Immediately.
Immediate. No, but I don't know. He's only a little bit in. I think he was like 2 or 3 hours in to the audio.
Is that one a long one? The book is thick.
The audio is long. Yeah, I think the first one was like 11 hours, and then the second one I think is like 12.
Oh, they, like, had to split it into 2 parts?
Yeah, but it was kind of weird, though, because ACOWAR got split into 3 parts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's, like, shorter than Silver Flames. So I don't know. But it is really interesting, like, listening to the dramatized. Because, like, even the things they say on those versions are, like, so different from the way I read it, you know? Like, connotations and the way things are said, like...
Yeah.
It's a different experience.
Interesting. So fun.
Yeah, you don't like dramatized, though, right?
Not really. Overall, I'm not even that big of a fan of audiobooks, but sometimes the vibe is right and I listen to an audiobook. Or if I know I'm going to be in the car a lot and whatever, I'll listen to an audiobook. But I'm not, like, overall a big fan.
I find it so hard to listen to audiobooks in the car. Like, you don't feel like you're falling asleep?
No.
Oh.
I'm not listening to boring books.
Oh. I mean, dramatized versions I can do in the car, but, like, just standard audio. I've been struggling with audiobooks since the dramatized ACOTAR. Because it's so different.
Yeah, I feel like the dramatized versions do feel more like as if you're listening to, like, a TV show. Like, it just, I feel like immerses you more.
Oh my god. Yeah, because, what was it? I think it was Mist and Fury when they were at the, stargazing thing. He had me listen to it, and it was like you could hear the stars in the background. And he was saying that, like, when it was in his headphones, it would, like, go in through one ear and then out the other. Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That might make me want to
It's kind of good.
listen.
Yeah, you should. All right, so today we have, like, no hot topics.
None. So Kaylee's going to tell us about this lymph node that she found.
Not the second topic being my lymph node. I mean, yeah, I'm such a hypochondriac, so, like, I found a lymph node that was swollen behind my ear and immediately, like, went to urgent care and everything. I had no infections or anything, but I did feel really bad for the doctor because as soon as she told me there was no infections, which is, like, what would cause the lymph node, I started crying. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Wait, so what was it then?
So she doesn't know.
That's scarier
I know.
than just having
And that's
an answer.
why I started crying. And she's like, "It's okay." I'm like, I don't think that is okay. Like, I think I'd rather know why it's there.
Yeah, are you going to, like, do any other kind of testing on it or no?
Well, she said I have to wait 2 to 3 weeks. And if it's still there, then... Yeah.
So, okay, maybe it will just go away on its own.
Yeah, I don't really know. Just scary. I think it's probably totally fine, actually. Like, maybe it's just stress.
Yeah,
maybe
that could be it.
It's just a different infection that she couldn't find. She just tested for COVID and strep.
Like what? She just gave you a standard swab?
Mm-hmm. I didn't like that.
That doesn't feel like that was enough.
No, I really didn't like that doctor.
I think you should go back and be like, I need more testing specifically on this.
Yeah, and that's...
Give me a biopsy.
That's what I was kind of like, that's it? Like, oh, she also did look for an ear infection because my ears have been, like, throbbing. But I apparently just have fluid in my ear.
Join the club, sister.
Yeah, you did say that last time, actually. But is that not of concern, to have fluid in your ear? Crazy.
I think so. Sometimes it can, like, give you a headache or something, but unless you have, like, an actual ear infection, there's no reason to be concerned.
Damn.
It'll drain on its own.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Maybe it'll drain on its own. We'll see.
We'll see.
I hope your lymph node just goes away.
Me
goes
too.
Down.
It's kind of scary having to wait that long, you know? Okay, I have my only topic for the day is Huda. No, I have
Who the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. No, I'm sorry. I actually have two. Let me go back because I won't forget about this one.
Okay.
Did you see that James Charles spent like $100,000 on one TikTok?
No.
You didn't see that?
What do you mean?
He posted this TikTok and he's like, I basically need your guys' support. My accountant and everything told me I shouldn't be doing this, but I spent $100,000 on one 2-minute TikTok. And then he was making this like big announcement and everything. And then
what did he? Is the TikTok posted?
So the TikTok is posted and it's just an ad. He tried to do like a Taylor's version kind of thing with his Morphe palette. And basically it was just him in like an art museum. He was going in at night. The lasers were going off. Mona Lisa was there. Like famous paintings were there. His Morphe palette was there. He broke the Morphe case and then put makeup on all these paintings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I see rich people spending money on the dumbest things, I just want to be like, what are we doing here? You're rich for what?
It's so out of touch.
Literally.
Like $100,000.
Do you know what I could do with $100,000?
Right. Right. It's so insane to me how people will just talk about how much money they want. And do you know what? Actually, okay, while we're on the subject of that, you know how the Kardashians had kind of gotten, like, canceled because of that? Like, flaunting their money?
Oh, I don't know. Like, just forever? Like, how they're always canceled kind of for that?
Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of when I stopped watching them a few years ago. Kylie was doing, like, a closet tour. And she had, like, millions of dollars worth of, like, bags and stuff. And everyone was like, this is so distasteful. I think it was during COVID. When everyone was, like, losing their jobs and stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I've been out of my Kardashian, I don't know. Like, I was watching them for a while. Not even just their show, but, like, following them, just watching all the things they're doing. Big fan of Skims. But then, well, first of all, Kim Kardashian, like, still was backing Balenciaga, which I can't get behind.
I forgot what happened with Balenciaga. It was, like, with something with minors, right?
They, like, had this whole, I don't know if it was an advertisement or just a photo shoot or what, but it was, like, just, it felt like there was something going on with, like, some kind of sex trafficking or pedophilia. Like, it was really bad.
What?
It looked really bad.
What?
It was just, like, I don't know. But then, so that all looked really bad. But then Kim Kardashian. So a lot of celebrities, I think, who were, like, wearing a lot of Balenciaga before, they kind of stopped. But she had never really stopped. She, like, posted something being like, I don't support this, like I don't condone that kind of behavior. But then she's still wearing all the stuff, and she's still, yeah.
I do remember her posts about that. I think she wasn't even condemning them.
No, I don't know. It was just like not, whatever it was not enough. Ooh. Yeah. So I haven't been a big fan of her since that. Kylie Jenner and Kendall Jenner, for some reason, I do like them.
I feel indifferent. I don't like Kylie Jenner. No, Kendall Jenner.
Why?
I don't know. When I used to watch the Kardashians, she was always kind of.
No, I did like Kendall Jenner for a bit. I don't know. But there is that whole thing, the Pepsi commercial that she did.
Okay, no, but no, because we do need to talk about that, because I do have a hot take about that.
No way.
I think it was weird.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was that big of a deal. Like, I think so many companies do outlandish things to, like, make their products seem good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was...
And maybe a can of Pepsi could unite the police and the whatever. Was it like protesters and the police?
Yeah.
Maybe. And maybe they could also solve our problem with ice as well. Maybe a can of Pepsi.
You know what? Yes.
Yeah. I think it was in such poor taste.
It was in poor taste. But I don't think she should have been like I'm not a Kendall Jenner stan. But do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, like, maybe it just wasn't that deep.
Exactly. That's kind of how I feel about it. You have different opinions?
I just think it was in poor taste. I just think maybe she shouldn't have agreed to do that. And maybe she just wasn't educated enough on the situation. It was just, I don't know. Maybe then educate yourself. She probably has all the time in the world to be able to learn about these things.
I guess.
So what's she doing? She's horseback riding and going to the beach all the time. And, like...
I feel like it was probably just pitched to her as, like, we're using everyone to, like, unite through Pepsi. You know? Like, I don't think she knew the, like... Well, obviously she did have to act it out, actually.
Yeah, if I was in that shoot, and even if I didn't know about it beforehand, and in the moment they're handing me... I have a can of Pepsi, and they're like, you're going to use Pepsi to unite these. I'd be like, what are you talking about? You think a can of Pepsi is going to solve this? Let's solve all the issues with all the systemic issues of the police. And you know what? I like Kylie Cosmetics, and I like the skincare that she has as well.
You have it?
I've tried it before. Okay. When her skincare first came out. When it first came out, I tried a few things. I really liked it. I actually do still use the lip scrub.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know she had one.
Yeah. I don't know if she still has it. I probably got it.
Is that from the skincare collection or the makeup?
Skincare.
Okay.
And I did like the toner. The, like, milky toner that she came out with when that happened. Oh. But... I don't know. And you know what? I also like her and Timothée Chalamet.
They are an interesting couple.
They're so cute, I think.
I feel like he seems so calm and chill for her.
Yeah. Brings her down to earth.
I guess she kind of is like a calm girl.
Yeah. But she's like, I feel like compared to like her King Kylie era, she's so like tame and chill now. She like got a bunch of her fillers dissolved. She's going out without makeup on. She's pretty chill.
What does she look like right now? I need to look her up. Does she look really different?
No, not really. I feel like she couldn't have had that much. She looks really good.
Let me see. Oh, she does look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's really beautiful.
Fillers, I feel, age people.
Oh my god, I had just seen a TikTok about someone talking about how everyone on Love Island looks old as fuck because of fillers.
Is it too late for me to like start Love Island and catch up? Because they do it every day.
This was my hot topic, was Love Island, because I haven't watched any of Love Island.
I haven't either. Okay. But I kind of want to start this season.
You haven't... did you watch other Love Islands?
No.
Okay.
I've just seen a few episodes here and there, but that's really it.
Have you seen anything about this current season?
I've seen a few, like, memes, jokes on TikTok, but I don't, like, know what any of it means because I haven't watched.
Okay.
Why?
All I'm seeing right now is a bunch of, like, I think it's Huda or Huda, her name. Huda or Huda, I don't really know how to pronounce her name. All I've been seeing on TikTok is, like, that she's kind of crazy. No, I also had seen a clip. What was her name? I think it was Hannah. Basically, they all sleep in, like, beds.
Okay.
Side by side in rooms. That's what I'm gathering.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as the light went out, a couple that were sleeping in the same bed started fucking, like, right next to everyone.
Oh my god.
But she had, like, the camera caught her, like, spitting on her hand and, like...
No.
It looks so messy. And then Huda. Gotta figure out how to say her name. She just seems really, like, everyone's saying she comes off really crazy, but, like, apparently there's some shit going on in Love Island that's, like, making it understandable to why she's crazy.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks
I'm gonna
really
watch.
interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna watch too.
I'm gonna watch next episode, guys.
We'll do a recap.
I'll have a recap. We'll see how far I get. Because it's, like, every day that they're releasing episodes. Yeah, so, like, we got to start, like, tonight.
Is it, like, this season still going?
I think so.
Oh. What's it on? Peacock?
I think so, yeah.
Peacock.
I hope so. Every time a new show comes out, I'm like, this better not be on, like, cable TV.
Ugh, God, that's the worst. Let's see. Oh, no, it's on Hulu.
Hulu?
Okay, I can totally watch it then.
Okay.
I think I tried watching Love Island UK before, and I don't think I liked it, but I have a hard time watching, like, TV shows with British accents, you know? Unless it's fantasy.
Well, that just fits the vibe.
That's exactly it, you know? British people just don't fit standard reality TV for me.
Yeah.
Except Chloe from...
Yes.
Yeah.
From Too Hot to Handle?
Yeah.
Every time she pops up on a new reality show, I'm like, yes.
I loved her so... Did you watch... Where was it? Where, like, a bunch of people joined... She was basically with Shane. Shane from Love is Blind.
I know what you're talking about, but for some reason, I can't.
You can't think.
No.
Can't think of it.
I remember when she was on The Circle.
Oh my god. Yes. What was she on? What was her, like, original thing?
She was on Too Hot to Handle. That was her first thing.
That was her first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she was on Too Hot to Handle, The Circle. What's the one I'm thinking of?
Well, Perfect Match.
Perfect Match.
Yeah.
That's it.
That one was good.
Oh my god, I do really like her.
Yeah. Yeah. This might be, like, a crazy take, but I liked Too Hot to Handle.
I loved it.
I thought it was so funny. The first season, though, is really the best one because they were surprised.
Is that the one
like,
with
you couldn't do
Francesca?
anything. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was a really good one.
That was really good. Francesca's, like, living a completely different life than anyone would have thought.
What's she doing right now?
She, like, I don't know if they're married. She got married and, like, I think must have done IVF and then had twins, and she's just, like, a mom and living, like, a normal life.
What?
Yeah.
Good for her. Damn.
This is crazy.
We got nothing.
My housewarming party's coming up.
Yeah. You changed the date, right?
Yeah, 19th.
Okay. I have that updated.
Okay,
What's the vibe? What are we doing?
So, we are going to... First of all, I need to get the backyard situated, which we have those Adirondack chairs. We have enough chairs and seating and everything out there, which is good. I want to take that little fence off of the, you know how I have that little patch of grass back there?
Mm-hmm.
We have a little fence around that, so Ray can't get over there. I want to get that off there so we can get that mowed. So, I want to maybe get some kind of lawn game. I don't know if I should just do like bags or.
What about bocce?
Oh, that could be fun. I also kind of wanted to get some darts to do beer darts.
What's beer darts?
There's beer and there's darts.
Oh. A full can or empty?
I don't really know the rules of it. I believe you start with a full can.
Okay.
You may have to drink down to where the dart goes and then like that.
Oh. I don't know if I'll participate in that one.
And then besides that, like, that folding table there, we're gonna put under that light, because I doubt we're gonna have an island or anything by then.
Inside.
Yeah, so that we can just make sure no one hits their head, and then we'll have food on there. We want to grill.
Okay.
And I think I want to do a little charcuterie.
Nice. I love a charcuterie. No, because you have a fire pit, right?
Yeah, it's like just a metal one, yeah.
Okay, you should do a little s'more station.
We are.
But stop, because I seen a TikTok about a savory s'more.
Oh.
And it was like Ritz crackers with like salami, and then you toast cheese.
Oh my gosh.
You should do that.
We should. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's fun.
How many people are going to be here?
We invited, I want to say like 60 people.
60.
But because it's like an open house situation.
Okay.
Starting at 2 o'clock, people will probably stop in for a little bit and leave. And then anyone who wants to stay, we'll like have the fire and stuff at night. We are going to do regular s'mores. I kind of want to do that too, though.
You should.
But we're also going to have in our s'more station like Chips Ahoy cookies and Reese's.
Yum.
I think that would be so fun.
Oh my god, but you're going to have regular s'more stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'll probably get like one of those big packs of like Hershey bars from Sam's Club or something, and then.
Do you know what? A hot take. I actually really don't like chocolate on my s'mores.
That's weird.
No, but have you tried it?
No.
It's kind of really good. Just like
I don't even like s'mores all that much, but I love to make a s'mores.
The experience is great of making a s'more.
But I'm like, I don't know. If there are s'mores, I'll usually make one and have one, but they're not like my dessert of choice.
No, I simply would never turn my stove on to make a s'more.
No. One time Chad and I went to this, it was like a nice-ish restaurant in like Kansas City or something, and for dessert we did get s'mores.
They had, what was it, like a little personal s'more station?
I don't even know. They like made them, but they were like a big s'more.
Oh.
And they gave it to us. It was all fancy. I don't know.
Interesting.
It was good.
Huh. Was it melted too?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? I was watching, who is it? The Try Guys that do the Cooking Without a Recipe?
Chad and I love the Try Guys.
Oh, it's so fun. But they had the s'mores one, and there was like a gourmet s'more maker on there. Like she had a restaurant just for s'mores.
Wow. That's
so
fun.
Interesting. Okay, so 60 people. I think I'm gonna have to be bopping in and out. I think I'll stay. I'll go home, recharge
That's
my
fine.
battery.
I don't think there will be more than like, I don't know, 20 people here at a time. Honestly, it's gonna be open house situation because it's starting at 2 o'clock. No one's gonna come here at 2 o'clock and stay all through the night. That's just simply too long. We wanted to start it earlier because I think people will come earlier, or fully just assuming people aren't going to come in until like 5 or 6 if they're planning on staying later.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Maybe I'll just do that then.
That's fine. And then I think I want to get a little banner that's like, welcome to our home.
Cute. What, for the front?
Yeah, I don't know. I could put it out there or just put it right there when people walk in and see it.
Cute.
Yeah.
Wow, 60 people is crazy. Is your family coming up from Florida?
They'll be here for like a week before that. And staying for a full week.
Okay, but they've already been here, right? So they've already seen it?
Yeah, they've seen it. So it'll be fine. Yeah, that was exciting. And yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be fun. And I think I might drink that night.
A little crazy.
I know. And I might expect you to also have a drink at least one.
Okay.
At least 2.
I think,
At least maybe 3.
Okay. You know, I have no problem drinking once I'm drinking. The issue is getting me to drink. You know?
Okay, well, just prepare. Just know now.
I'm just going to bring my wine that I like, and
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
And I mean, we have our full bar set up, and if you have any specific things you want, I can probably grab some things, but...
Okay. Are all the people that... Because it was like 5 or 6 people that couldn't make it on the original date, so you changed it?
Mm-hmm.
Are they all able
to? After, like, so many no's, I was like...
You gotta change.
I was like, this is not happening. And it was one of his friends. I was like, this is the last straw. I'm done with this. This is moving. And it was that morning, so I had texted him the invite the day before, and he was like, oh, we'll be out of town. So I saw that. He texted me back, like, 5 in the morning the next day, and told me that. And I woke up to that text, pissed off now. And I'm like, that's it. This is done. I'm changing the invitation. We're changing the date. I hope everyone can come. And then he was like, yeah, I think that's fine. And then I texted other people. I got multiple yeses back.
Oh, perfect. What's up with that original date?
I don't know. Everyone's busy that day.
Oh, it's so weird. I would think you'd be more busy because it's the weekend after 4th of July? No, 2 weekends.
No, 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, nice. Glad I was available.
I'm glad you were too. So, anything fun going on? Your bathroom's almost done. You just have, like, to caulk that one part, repaint the little just above the shower or whatever. You're, like, pretty much done.
I'm so excited. Hopefully by next podcast, I'll be freshly showered in the new shower.
Wow. That's
so
exciting.
Yeah, we have all the caulking / silicone. We have to put in the shower doors and, like, the threshold. And then I think after this, I'm going to go home and paint the baseboards.
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Wait, are you painting the baseboards like that same black color?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be a full color drench.
Full color drench. That's so exciting.
I'm so stoked. Well, also, because we were debating keeping the baseboards white or black, and the floor tile, the white floor tiles are like an off-white, and I hate off-white so much, and with the white baseboards, it just looks like dirty. So black is going to be good.
Yeah. Wow, that's so exciting.
So excited. I'm going to have a rain head, too.
I don't like those personally.
Oh, my God.
I feel like I'm getting waterboarded.
No, listen, when you're on your period and all you want to do is, like, sit in the shower, like, a rain head and sitting down is just the best.
Okay, so then the difference between you and me is if I'm on my period, what I'm doing is taking a bath. I'm a bath girl.
Interesting. I feel like the period is the one time that I don't want to take a bath.
I'm not afraid.
You're not afraid? Okay. A little bit of blood never hurt you?
Nope.
Huh. All right. Well, I really like to be waterboarded when I'm on my period.
Good for you. You're going to get all of your hopes and dreams.
I am. You know, I'll never forget when me and Tyler went to Puerto Rico. I had gotten my period so bad. Like, it was so painful that time. And they had, like, the bathroom. What am I saying? The bathroom that they had, it was like a bathing room, like a wet room, right? So, like, the shower head was just in the middle of the bathroom, and it was a rain head, right? And it was small, and there was a toilet in the sink, and it was all right there, okay? I am not kidding when I tell you I stayed in there maybe like 2-3 hours, maybe longer, just sitting on the toilet, just with the rain head on me, doing nothing, okay? I was just sitting there enjoying it, and it was the most magical experience ever.
You see, okay. That's kind of the vibe of if I were to read you our master bathroom.
You want a wet room?
I just want it all tiled, the whole thing, and I just want the shower head like there. I don't want anything closing anything off. I want a tub that's all tiled up, and then next to it is a shower head, and it's all there, and then there's the toilet and the sink, whatever. Nice. So in order to accomplish that, I would probably have to make that bathroom bigger.
No. You think?
I think.
Why? Because you have
It's small.
Oh, wait, are you saying, like, you want a shower tub separate?
Kind of, but it would all be the same, like, room.
Right, but just, it wouldn't be like how it is now where there's, like, a tub with the shower head over it.
I guess I could do that. But I kind of like the idea of not, like, stepping into a tub to shower.
It is nicer like that.
And I just want the whole room to be the shower.
Just take the tub out. You have a tub in the hall bathroom. That's what I just did.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then if I wanted, I could just put in a better tub in that bathroom, too.
Yeah. I do think I miss a tub so far.
Really?
I'm just gonna rip it all out and redo it. But realistically, like, once we redo the hall bathroom too, like, I'll have a private bathing room, you know?
Yeah.
So you could just do that in there.
True.
But I feel like you'd have to waterproof the whole bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Which would suck.
See, and that's why I can't do this until I have enough money to pay someone else to do it, because I'm not doing that myself the way you did it yourself.
You don't want to be miserable for 3 months?
No, I want to be able to pay someone to do it, and then it just gets done in, like, a week. And
Yeah.
then it's done.
That would be worth the money, actually.
Yeah. But for what I want, I don't have that money at the moment. The money will come. Maybe I'll win the lottery.
And how long do you think it would be until you redo the bathroom?
I don't know. Honestly, I have bigger fish to fry.
Okay. I mean, you do have a cute bathroom. It's nice and pink.
Yeah, I'm not mad about our bathroom right now, honestly. And the tile, I don't mind it. That it kind of fits the vibe of the pink.
I think it fits the vibe of the whole house, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just cute.
So I'm not in a rush to do that.
You know, I do think about this often. Whenever I go into my bedroom, like, our houses are the exact same, but our bedrooms are so different.
So different.
And I don't know, like, how.
Well, because I feel like when a house is getting built, the person who is, like, gonna move in and is buying the house, I feel like they typically can have a say in certain things. And, like, for example, the closets, that has to just be a difference in, like, the drywall and whatever. I feel like it can't be that hard to make a change. So maybe the people who were building this house were like, can you do the closet bigger than the bathroom?
And, you know, that's what I was thinking, too. But even down to, like, the hallway, like, into the bedroom, it's, like, so different. And that's the only thing that's... It? Yeah, because mine is, like, long. Like, I have a really long hallway. But, like, the entire rest of our house is the exact same. So
yeah.
It's, like...
True.
I don't know. Except the loft. I am really jealous still of the loft.
Yeah, but what would you even do with the loft? You already are using that other bedroom as, like, your own little...
Yeah.
room. And...
I don't know. Maybe it'd be, like...
I kind of like your taller ceilings. Don't you have taller ceilings in the dining room, too?
Yeah, but you have this one really tall ceiling. Yeah. Like, mine stops right here at this corner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and yours goes all the way up that motherfucker.
True.
I don't know. I feel like I would make it another little seating room. But I don't have the ceiling space, so... Not gonna happen. Yeah, but what do you do with that other room? You're just waiting?
Yep.
Okay.
It's empty.
It's off limits right now.
Off limits. If we really had something we wanted to do with it, then whatever. But it just feels pointless.
Yeah.
To, like, do something and then we're gonna have to redo it.
Yeah. Makes sense.
We are gonna... I have those boxes of board games up there. I am gonna unpack those and put them in the closet of that room. Okay. And then we'll just have to figure out what to do with it.
What, the room?
No, the board games.
Why would you put them in the upstairs room?
Because there are so many.
Oh, are there?
4 big boxes worth.
Oh.
Like, and then we also have more. Like, there are a few on that shelf over there. There's another one I just pulled out of Chad's car. There's some up there. There's so many board games.
Do you play them all?
Chad,
Yeah.
do we play all the board games?
There's a couple we haven't played yet, but I've played most of them.
There's a couple that we haven't.
Like the one you got for Christmas is 3 players, so we just haven't had people over in a while to play board games.
We've been playing Monopoly and Yahtzee all week. We've been
What?
playing
Yahtzee is so
Monopoly.
old lady.
I think it's so fun.
I've never played Yahtzee.
Oh, Kaylee, we gotta play some Yahtzee.
That's the dice one, right?
Yeah. And we even invited his mom to come over and play Yahtzee with us the other night.
Did you come?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a Yahtzee household.
And 2 nights in a row, I beat Chad at Monopoly.
That's an accomplishment.
That's the first time I've ever beat him in Monopoly, and I did it 2 nights in a row.
I feel like Monopoly is such an unfair game. Like,
It's capitalism, baby.
I guess. You know, a few years, no, maybe like, God, 15 years ago, my mom gifted my Mimi like a custom Monopoly. And you like fill in like all the houses and stuff. And then she called it Mimiopoly.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so we'd play it every year with the cousins. And 2 years ago, we just brought it back. Or was it last year? I don't know, but my cousin made a massive version of it. It was like, I think 6 feet by 6 feet.
Oh my gosh.
Huge.
That seems fun.
But let me tell you, seeing a photo of yourself that large, like, on the board is kind of alarming. Yeah. You should make one of those for the housewarming party.
A big Monopoly.
Yeah, it could be a fun project.
Maybe. No, I don't have enough time.
Oh, why? What are you doing?
I don't know. Everything. I have a big list of things I want to get done. I want to change out our light fixtures because that's one of them that's just sitting there. We're just doing the bathroom one. So, you know, the one in like my master bathroom, that one broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I love that light fixture.
What does that one look like?
It is like the light things are kind of like that bell shape, but they have little flowers around the points.
Oh, okay.
And the one in the guest bathroom, that's the same one. So we are taking that one, putting it in the master, and then taking that one and putting it in the hallway bathroom.
As you should, honestly.
I
That's
just love
really
it
cute.
so much.
That is really cute.
Yeah, so that is like one of the number one things I want to get done. We also have to like figure out the backyard situation. We want to put the fire pit back there. We want to figure out how we're going to lay things out. So we have like our table and chairs that are under there, obviously. And then we got a set of 4 Adirondack chairs. And we're going to put our fire pit there. And we need to find a place for the grill.
Damn.
So there's that. And then, I don't know, I just have other random things. There are some spots in the house that we have to sand down, spackle, and paint over.
Ugh. Why?
Well, like in the kitchen, there's that spot that we just still haven't done yet from when we took the backsplash down and redid it.
Oh.
And then when they were taking off the baseboards to do part of the kitchen in that corner over there, part of the wall, like, chipped, and so I just have to spackle that and paint it pink.
Ugh. Man, you know, it's such an easy task to do, like spackling and painting, but I kind of hate it.
Same.
Unless you're like in the mojo for it, you know, then it's like fine, but like getting going on it sucks.
Gotta get out the paint can. You're gonna have to mix it up because you know it's just been sitting in there.
Mm-hmm.
You have to tape it off because that one's right above the baseboard, so I have to tape that off.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. It's just like all this stuff just for something that'll probably take me 10 minutes.
Yeah, if even.
Yeah.
Well, at least it'll be done. You know, the sooner you get it done, the better you'll feel.
Yeah. And then there's, I don't know, I have a whole list of things I want to get done. I want to make sure that guest bedroom is cleared out, no boxes or anything in there anymore, so that if someone happens to drink too much, they can stay here. That tends to happen with some of Chad's friends, so I'm just preparing. And then I need to get a set of sheets for this bed, so I have to figure out what size this is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so nice.
I was just going to get a queen set of sheets and hope for the best. Because if it's a full, it'll also fit it.
Yeah, you should go to Walmart because I got a set of queen sheets that were on clearance for $7.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it was like fitted flat and pillowcases.
Nice. I also need to get an extra, which I'm just going to try to find a cheap one at like maybe Kohl's or something, a comforter.
For where?
For this one in case we need, because we have 2 comforters right now. We had 3 and Rhea ripped it up.
Oh, damn, girl.
So I need to get another one to have as a backup.
Okay.
Because one, we like to keep one on the guest bed, and then obviously we have ours, but we like to have an extra in case you need one for whatever reason, especially now that we have this.
Yeah.
So, because I can't offer someone to stay here and then not have a blanket for them.
No, that's really unfortunate. That would really suck. Okay, so you're gonna get a cheap one from Kohl's?
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
All the house things.
I know.
Our first apartment was at like a really ghetto apartment. It was in Wisconsin, and we only paid $700.
Wow.
Yeah, for a 2-bed, but it was 2-bed, 1-bath. It was really ghetto there. Like, there were drug raids like every week.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, our neighbors were stealing our packages. Like, we had to put cameras up. And also, we had such bad like mold issues. Like,
oh no.
I know. I remember one day I opened my closet and it was just everything was covered in mold.
Ugh.
And my friend who lives at that apartment building, she lived in like a different building there. She had a mushroom growing out of her carpet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also, have you heard of what the fuck is it? Sepia scorpion?
A what?
Sepia scorpion?
No.
Hang on, let me look this up really quick. So it's a pseudo-scorpion. It's a breed of scorpions that live near us.
Okay.
And they were in our shower. Like, all the time. I remember one time I went to use my loofah, and I looked and I was like, is that a fucking tick? And when I called my brother...
Are they little?
Yeah. Yeah, and I called my brother because he's an exterminator. So yeah, when I called my brother, he was like, that's a pseudo-scorpion. Those are, like, really rare to find. And it had babies in my loofah.
No.
And this was, like, an ongoing issue with them. So this is a pseudo-scorpion.
Ew. How big is it? Literally the size of a tick?
Like the size of a tick, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
It was so icky.
Ew.
And I'll also never forget the first night we moved into our apartment, we had an electric stove.
Okay.
And so we just turned the stove on to cook dinner, and massive flames came out of it.
Gosh.
It was crazy.
Yeah, I did not have issues like that in my apartment.
No, I mean, yeah, double the rent. You had a nicer place for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
We were living in squalor. I remember even because when we had to call the police to come do a report for the missing packages because Amazon like wouldn't give it back. They thought we were just like stealing because we would call them every freaking week. My packages are being stolen. I remember the cop came in. He's like, "Whoa, this is like a really nice apartment for this area," because like everyone else, I guess. No, everyone else over there just was like kind of icky.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's crazy.
It was crazy for sure.
I've never had to deal with scorpions, except actually in Florida at my freaking parents' house. We were staying there. It was during like my bachelorette trip. We were staying there, and I don't know, me, Madison, and Lily were sitting on. Oh well, to start.
Okay.
There was this. Lily has this big beanbag chair thing, and she had it in the corner of her room. And Micah, the little boy who was the ring bearer at my wedding.
Okay.
He slept on that with this
I feel uncomfortable
comforter.
where this is going so far.
He slept on that beanbag with comforter. So then he, the next morning, is like, something pricked me last night. And all of us were like,
Stop.
no. Like, no.
Yeah.
And so then later in the day, me, Madison, and Lily are sitting on the comforter, like, I don't even know what we were doing. Maybe we were, like, doing our nails or something, okay?
Okay.
Just sitting there. And I get up and move the comforter, and all of a sudden, a scorpion just crawls out of the comforter.
No.
Mm-hmm.
And how big was it?
Oh, it was little, but it was,
Okay, so, like, the size of a can, like the
but
bottom?
there had also been one, like, under the sink. Like, they're always finding them. He's always finding them in their pool, and...
What?
I know.
I wouldn't think scorpions are, like, very common in Florida.
I feel like they are desert kind of things, and they can do heat, so I feel like they can do the swamp too.
What the fuck? So, did you ever get pinched by one?
No, but we did then believe Micah that he
Well,
got
of
pinched by
course.
something.
Oh my god.
I know.
So what does he think? That it pinched him or just
Well,
like
no,
poked
it
him?
has its little stinger, and I think it stung him.
But aren't they poisonous?
I don't know, maybe. So maybe it did pinch him with their little pincher things.
Oh my
I know.
fucking god.
I know.
And what did he do? Just sat there? He didn't move?
It was in his sleep. He, like, woke up and had something on his arm, and he said, like, I think something, like, I don't know.
I would not sleep well in that house knowing that. Oh my
Not
god.
a fan of scorpions.
No. No, they're mean.
They are mean.
Oh my god. Did you ever run into were they crocodiles or alligators in Florida?
They do have both, but crocodiles are more southern. But we've seen some, yeah.
Do you know
I feel like it's just, like, common. Like, as common as, like,
like a deer?
deer are here. There are
Stop.
just gators.
That's so fucked up. You know, my mom one time I was talking about an alligator or something, because those used to be my favorite animals, and she's like, why is that your favorite animal? We don't have any here. And I'm like, well, like down south, like Florida and stuff have alligators, like they're at, like, the zoos up here. And she's like, there are no alligators in America.
So funny.
She was so dead set on this. I even showed her, like, a map of alligators and stuff. She's like, no, there's no alligators.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
I've eaten gator before.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, it kind of has a weird texture.
Mm-hmm.
Not a fan.
No, it's, like, very tough.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Have you ever eaten crickets?
No.
No.
Have you?
Of course.
Uh-uh.
I don't remember what fad I was in, but it was in, like, middle school. I had just a...
Did you have the lollipops that had bugs in them and stuff?
I tried it and I didn't like it because it hurt my tongue. I don't like the idea of just licking a bug.
Right.
Because if you think about it, you have to be, like, sucking the bug to get to the bug.
Ew.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I always did have, like, flavored crickets in my room. Like...
I had some too, actually.
Yeah,
now that you say
okay.
that, I never ate them.
You never ate them?
No, but I would, like, bring them places and would see if other people would eat them.
You never ate it yourself, though?
No!
Oh, they were kind of fire. I remember them being really good.
Ew. Kaylee, that's gross.
Yeah, I could never do it now, but I was a weird kid, so
Wow.
I did.
Could not be me.
You should try it.
I won't.
Or
Never.
they're, like, fried, I think. There's something.
Yeah. I'm not gonna try it.
Ugh.
I remember I had, like, 3 flavors of crickets. One of them was, like, just covered in, like, cheese powder, basically. It was cheddar flavored or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the other 2 were, but I also had a green lollipop that in the middle had a scorpion in it.
Yuck.
And then I think I had another one with some kind of bug in it. Maybe it was a cricket.
Ugh. The scorpion lollipops always disturbed me. Like, how do people... Like, this was a thing that people were eating, right? Because I certainly was.
Yeah, they had to make it edible because it was being
Advertised.
advertised as food. And people were eating them. I remember, like, giving it to a kid in school. I don't remember, like, if they ate it, though. I feel like they had to have.
Well, I certainly was, so I'm sure they were.
Kaylee, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was really a time.
It's not even that crazy, though. I feel like that was kind of a trend. Like, people were just doing that.
That's what I'm saying, because I remember they were being sold at, like, Spencer's or Hot Topic, too. Like, I had to order them online for a while, because I was so dedicated to the craft.
That's wild, actually.
And then I remember going to the mall one day, and I was like, oh, shit, they sell them here now.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was just, like, my midday snack.
Ew.
Yeah, it was. I couldn't even imagine now, like, eating one. But I was a weird middle schooler, you know? Like, I was catching salamanders and frogs and stuff. Like,
I like to catch frogs. I would still do that today.
I do like to grab frogs when I see them.
I bet there are frogs over down there.
I just had a frog in front of my garage.
Wow. We should go catch some frogs.
We should. I do love a good frog. Did you ever see a salamander around here?
No.
Oh my god, I used to be obsessed with them. We used to live in the state park, like right next to it.
Okay.
And so I would go through all my neighbors' like window wells, and I would grab all the salamanders out of there. And I would like keep one as a pet every week.
There are little lizards running around by my parents' house in Florida everywhere, which those I'll pick up.
You'll pick them up, lizards?
Yeah, they're like this big.
Aren't they mean?
They're going all over the place. They don't bite you. If they do bite you, their mouths are this big. It's not gonna hurt you.
Have you seen a big one? Don't they have iguanas? Or is that Mexico?
I don't know. I haven't seen one there. Maybe. I've only seen the little ones. You know what I want to try?
What?
Because we were talking about those candy things earlier. But I want to try those berries that when you like hold it on your tongue for a while and you eat it, it makes sour things sweet.
What?
Maybe I'll get some for the housewarming party.
Okay.
I want to know what it would be like to do that and then like take a shot of something. Like, will it help that?
Would it help that?
Because it does something to your tongue. Like, it coats your tongue. So I feel like it would help with the burning sensation.
I could get so drunk if that was the case.
Me too. That's why I have to test it.
Okay, so yeah, buy them and then, yeah, it's just for research purposes.
It's solely for research purposes.
So it turns like what, a strawberry into like gusher flavor or something?
Yeah, it just makes it sweet then, and then like suck on a lemon and it won't be sour.
What? Wow. Okay, so you'll order them.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll test.
I think it's like $15 a pack, so. And I feel like they come with a lot. It was like a 24-pack or 12-pack or something like that.
Okay.
So we could do one every like hour and just keep it going the whole
shit. I'm gonna be stumbling home.
Yeah, make sure you walk here that day.
Yeah, no Segway for me. Get a DUI for segwaying down the street drunk.
Is Tyler gonna come?
Yeah, probably. I don't think he's busy.
Okay, sweet.
He usually asks me like a couple of weeks in advance if we're doing something for a week, so I'll let him know.
Perfect. Okay, well, thank you so much for listening to the Gossip Pod. We will see you again, not next Thursday, but the Thursday after.
And we're going to have a recap of Love Island.
Yeah, we'll do a Love Island recap. Okay?
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.